Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And a sincere shalom to the elect out there. Teach this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. I'm the brother Yasharon. And I came across this real quick because, I was on the social media and trying to get the opinions of the dullards and of the those that are stuck in the matrix. And, we know about the problem with police brutality here in Babylon, okay, against Jake. Okay, that ongoing perpetual hatred, and the Assyrian being the rod of the Most High's anger. Okay, but when you watch these arguments back and forth on social media, and one thing that never gets addressed, that Jake always turns a blind eye to, is abortions. Okay? Now, when you look at the stats, there's less than 500 so-called black people that get killed by the police every year. Around 500, okay? It varies year by year. Now, when you include Hispanics, obviously it's going to be higher. These so-called Latino tribes. But here's the elephant in the room right here. Abortions. It is a much, 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 much bigger problem. Okay? Now, I'm just going to read this because you Americans, man, especially you Negroes here in America, okay, you've been pussified and brainwashed to the point where you don't even accept these facts. Okay? You always turn a blind eye to them, or you try to justify it. Okay? By saying things like, oh, well, if they're poor, if the baby was going to grow up in a poor household, blah, 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 blah. Or you use that argument that all the feminists use, all right, because you young males are sissified now. All the argument that all them feminists use, that it's her body, her choice. Which isn't true scripturally, okay? The Most High formed us in the womb. Okay? And who are you to play God like that, man? Okay, if you're so much for abortion, why didn't your parents abort you? Okay, it's always easy to say that. Well, because they could have grew up in a poor household. Who gives a fuck, man? A poor person here in America still has a much better life than somebody in a third world country, man. For the most part. All right. Now, let's look at this chart I have here. Let's look at just 2017. Oh wait, we could look up, man. We could look up to other years, okay? Let's start with 2017, okay? Look at total births. All right, I'm looking at the black non-Hispanic section. Right? 2017, about 575,000 births. Abortions, 295,000. That means every few years. All right, and this number is down from the previous years when you look at it. Okay? That means that every few years, 1 million black babies are being aborted. You're going to lose your mind over a few hundred of your people getting shot down by the police, which, by the way, some of that is justified, man. I got to say, some of that is justified, man. Like the saying goes, don't do the crime if you can't do the time, man. Don't go doing shit that will get the police to shoot you. Okay, if you can't handle being shot at, man. Don't go selling drugs, gangbanging if you can't handle an altercation with the police, man. Now, some of those may seem somewhat innocent. I understand that. But look at this shit, man. Look at this. Let's look at the 90s. Let's look at the 90s. Almost 500,000 a year. But Black Lives Matter, right? What about black babies' lives mattering? Then you look over here at the Latinos, right? About 1 million births a year average throughout the 2000s and the 2010s and all that. Their abortion rates are much lower, but that's still really high. Okay, that's still really high. That's a personal choice, man. That's a personal choice, man. That's wickedness to do that, man. Y'all are into that witchcraft shit too much, man. Babylon has destroyed y'all. Babylon has destroyed y'all, man. If Black Lives mattered, you would be worried about all these babies that are getting aborted, man. Okay, let's get a couple scriptures. Okay, we're going to go to Proverbs 31 in a minute, but I want to get this. I believe it's Exodus 1 and 7. Okay, because Esau knows this. All right, Esau knows this, man. He knows that one of our strengths in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, which modern Egypt is America, okay? One of the strengths of our people in ancient Egypt was that we were very fruitful and we outbred the Egyptians. Okay, so Esau sets up these clinics in all the hoods, man. If you notice that, that's where they're all located. You know, you look up Planned Parenthood and the whole Margaret Sanger and all that. Okay, it's a eugenics program. So, Lucky, let me, All right, this is Exodus 1 and 7. I had to create some white noise because it was getting loud outside. You know, my neighbors always like to hang out in in the garage and all that, man. Exodus 1 and 7, and they can't ever keep their fucking mouths down, man. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, meaning what? Great in number. And the land was filled with them. Okay, and that's why Esau, so-called white man, the devil, he goes and he puts all these clinics in the hoods. Okay, it's a big, massive eugenics operation. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Okay? Come on, let us deal wisely with them. And this is what scripture, these elite Edomites read, man, right here. He said, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. Okay? And how did he deal wisely? He dealt wisely in terms of wickedness by pushing for abortion, man. Okay? That's a big problem. That's the elephant in the room that often gets ignored, man. If you really cared so much about Black Lives Matter, okay, you would be pushing for your people not to get so many damn abortions, man. It's bullshit. It's a scam and it's a political movement that's designed to keep you down, man, and to get you killed, honestly. But you know, Jake is stuck in the matrix, man. He's got his head up his ass. He don't know. Let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies. Okay? You know, the Most High is putting the Egyptians against the Egyptians, right? And fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Okay? And Esau knows these scriptures, man. I mean, it's not even comparable. You're comparing about 500 shootings a year to over 250,000 aborted babies. It's not even comparable, man. It's several orders of magnitude higher. It's not even comparable, man. We're not talking about 10,000. We're not talking about 100,000. We're not talking about 50,000 or 25,000. We're talking about over 250,000. All right? I mean, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. Her body, her choice, huh? Her body, her choice, huh? Well, the scriptures say, and I got to make this short because I'm about to go to the plantation. All right? This is Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, and that's what Jake's done, man. He's allowed these women to be his voice, okay? Here it is, the black woman is sitting there. She ain't even got her real hair. She got red hair, blonde hair, whatever hair. She's the biggest slut on the planet, and she's shameless, okay? She's shameless. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, man. You know, there's nothing ladylike or virtuous about them. Okay? They love being, they love flaunting their shamelessness, man, and their foolishness. Okay? And then you got guys that are considered like leaders amongst our people. Okay? Just like scriptures say, the leaders amongst my people cause them to err. Guys like LeBron James kissing up to the black queens, man. If you really cared about your people, you would be rebuking that kind of embarrassing behavior, man. Our women are out there just being sluts all over the place, man. Can't nobody tell me shit. Come on, man. Give not thy strength unto women, and that's what Jake's done, man. He always he acts like his woman's voice, or the black woman's voice, is more important than his, man. Really, she's got you under subjection by proxy of Esau, man. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. And our people are destroyed. Just like the scriptures say, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They have no sense of what proper order and a proper lifestyle and a proper state of mind is, man. Okay? Our people didn't act like this back in the day, man. You know, I remember when I was growing up, a woman would be embarrassed to admit publicly that she had an abortion. She would be downright fucking embarrassed and humiliated to admit that. But it's different now, man. You know, wickedness had exceedingly polluted the earth. All right? Folly is set in great dignity. I'm trying to quote these scriptures as much as possible because I got to get out of here. But, you know, the situation is ridiculous, man. And there's a lot of judgment coming. There's a lot of judgment coming, man. Okay? What is that? Jeremiah 32:9. It might be 31. Hang on. It's got to be one of these chapters. A woman shall compass a man. Jeremiah. Right, 31 and 22. I was thinking about Deuteronomy 32:9. Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? And the daughter is talking about the nation as a whole, okay? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, okay? Because this is the first time that this has ever happened, man. That's why the Lord's got to bring a harsh judgment. Okay, because the minds of these people are so stuck in the damn matrix, man. It's disgusting. A woman shall compass a man. Okay, and think about that, man. A woman has compassed a man. these days, man. You know, if you're a straight male, you pretty much have no voice anymore. You pretty much have no voice anymore, man. Get out of here with that toxic masculinity. But look at what too much liberty has done to these women, man. Hang on a second. Let me get this. You know what? I might just have to be late today. I might just have to be late today, man. Ecclesiasticus 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. Okay? Which is almost all of our women are shameless now. Keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's what America pushes, man. You know, that freedom. Okay? That all that liberty to do nothing but wickedness, man. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain. Look at our women, man. They got the biggest mouths on the planet. You could read Isaiah 3:16 on down for that, man. And drink of every water near her. By every head she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And that's our women, man. They got, you know, here it is. You got these young girls who are 20, 21 years old, 22, and they got more bodies and years that they've been on Earth. They're sitting there listening to these songs like WAP, and they act like that's real music. They're out there wapping, talking about this, that, and the other thing. Just blowing rods all over the damn place, man. It's disgusting, man. And the Lord is about to treat these shameless women like they're a damn dog, man. All right, the judgment is coming, man. The judgments are coming, okay? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rekakwadash. Till next time, Shalom. Peace and blessings to the elect.